Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Mencken, and I'm joined, as always, by my beautiful co-host, Joe Murray.
Hey, Frank.
Hello, Joe.
Hey, the podcast.
Welcome. This is
Thank you.
episode 17?
Yes.
That's insane.
17.
Actually wild. I feel like we need to acknowledge the fact that you are holding your microphone today.
Yes, it is a little strange to be holding a AT2020.
Do you hate it?
I don't.
Yeah, see, I feel like of all the microphones to be forced to handhold, that one's fairly comfortable.
It is. It is.
So Joe, I have a confession to make.
Oh, okay.
So
This is... Okay.
Joe, you have no idea this is happening.
No, what the heck?
So I have been lying to you for a couple of weeks. I've been teasing you for quite some time about something that I've bought. That has taken a very long time to ship.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's been here for like a few weeks.
No, it hasn't been here. It came this week. And I told Joe that the reason that this cloth is here is because we're doing a table reveal, which is also technically true.
Yeah.
We did get a table that is here. But
Yeah.
I've been kind of misdirecting Joe and telling him that the thing is behind the curtain, whereas technically it's been right here the entire time.
Huh.
So,
Right.
Joe,
Okay.
I would first like for you to put your microphone down and go grab because there is actually something behind the curtain.
Okay.
Would like for you to go around the curtain and just grab what's back there.
Okay.
Go for it. Do you want me to hold your microphone?
You can hold this.
All right. I'll hold it like far away so that I'm not like super loud.
Make sure I don't trip over everything.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So
Wait. What?
yeah, so do you want to just grab that and bring it out and kind of just explain what it is that you're holding.
Hold up, let me just not kill anything first.
You can move the set if you need to.
I think I'm gonna need to bring it this way.
All right, do what you got to do.
Wait,
What?
I'm just trying to work out why this is on a
So-
microphone stand.
Joe has just pulled out an NT1A, my old microphone,
Yeah.
on a microphone stand.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
So just pop that there. You don't have to do anything with that just yet. I just needed you to know that it's there.
it's like hooked up as well.
Yeah. So I'd like for you to take your microphone back.
Oh my, hold up, this is just...
It's not very well balanced.
It is not.
So take your
Hold on.
microphone back.
Okay.
And then Joe, I would like for you to to have the honors of
is this what I think it is?
of gently unveiling this cloth.
I...
Just do it. Just take the cloth. Just lift the
Gently?
cloth. Yeah, gently lift the cloth.
I'm really nervous. What the heck? What the heck?
Do you want to explain to audio what is underneath the cloth?
I am like, what the heck? It is a RodeCaster Pro.
So Joe and I, a couple episodes ago, talked about the RodeCaster
What?
Pro in quite some detail.
Yeah, you take that.
At which point,
goodness.
immediately after the episode, I went and bought one. Really, almost immediately.
What?
And it's taken
Oh my
several months
goodness.
to ship. Several weeks to ship because Rode was on back order. But this is the real reason why we got a table.
Right.
Because I told Joe that we needed a table to put our iPads and stuff on.
Yeah, and to put, what was it? The sticker on the front.
Yeah.
But no.
The real reason was that we needed somewhere to put this.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's plugged in. You can press the button on the back there. It's the big red one.
Is it the...
Yeah. Oh, it might
Oh.
not. It might not actually be plugged in very well. Hold on.
Wait. Oh, it's come out.
No, that's the power.
What's
That's
this
fine.
one?
We'll sort it out later. I unplugged it to use the steamer earlier on the curtains. Hold on. Let me plug it back in for you.
Okay. This is amazing. It's different to what I thought it would be in person. I don't know what I expected, but it's different. The pads are nice.
All right, go ahead and press the button.
Okay. Oh my! Oh, it lights up.
It lights up.
Actually, that is more what I expected once it
Yes.
lighted up.
Um,
Hold up.
sorry.
You
What?
already what?
Yes, that microphone is already plugged in. This one isn't. This one's plugged into my computer.
Okay, this one isn't.
But
That is insane.
I would like to set this up quickly.
Now?
Yeah, just like switch it in the middle of the show.
I am... Yes.
But it's all set up. I've already done all the setup for it. So all of our sound effects and stuff are already on here. All of our microphone profiles and stuff are done.
This is amazing.
It's updated. It's like ready to go.
Oh my goodness. This is insane. My mind is blown. This is probably the best surprise ever.
I've been trying so hard to keep... I'm so bad at surprise. Like, so bad.
You have done very well.
I've been trying so hard to keep it a secret, but also, like, keep you interested.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
So yeah, we'll do. I think
It's
we'll
so
do like a
nice.
fancy little like a wibbly transition, like a transition.
I like it.
And then we'll switch to having this ready. So we'll do it to the cameras. Ready? We'll go like this. We'll go ready. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're using the RodeCaster audio.
I love it.
You happy with it?
Yes.
Yes. What I'm really interested to see is the difference between the audio from before and the audio now through this interface.
And this has what you were kind of showing me before, all heaps of internal processing and
so much.
Like,
yeah, it's wild.
This is going to make my life just not. I won't have a life anymore because of this. I have nothing to do now.
This is Joe 2.0.
Yeah,
this is
pretty
Robo
much.
Joe.
Robo Joe.
Robo Joe. Officially christened Robo Joe.
I love it.
Yeah, I spent ages hiding this from you.
Yes.
Like so long.
That I can't believe you did that.
I'm notoriously bad at keeping secrets as well, so I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, right.
And that's why I had to take your mic off that mount because
because you need to put this one on.
I had to put that one in a shock mount because there's no way I'm using that without a shock mount.
Yeah.
So yeah, been super fun. It was a hassle setting it up. I actually broke it for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Because when I was doing the firmware update, it crashed.
Oh.
And then like it was just flashing and I couldn't do anything. And I'd literally had it for an hour. Oh no. But no, it ended up just being that I had to like revert it to an older firmware and then put it back.
Oh, okay.
So it ended up being fine.
Yeah.
But for like a solid half hour, I was very stressed.
Yeah.
Because that was yesterday.
Oh.
So I was like, I need to have it fixed for Thursday. No, that was Tuesday. Sorry. I was like, I have to have it fixed by Thursday so that Joe can play with it.
It's so cool.
It's so satisfying.
It is so cool.
Oh, you know what we've got to do?
What?
We've got to do the intro again.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do the intro through here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the This fader is incredibly satisfying.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that the master?
No, this is just the pads. There is no master fader. Look. See? That's just the pads. There is no master fader. Everything's individual.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so there is... Yeah. I've been playing with it like basically nonstop.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very satisfying. Oh, you know what we have to do? Hold on.
What? Yes.
I have my I Love Rode sticker. So we also should talk about our table.
We should.
Which has kind of lost the spotlight, unfortunately. Which means we also... I wouldn't play with the drawers too much, Joe. They might actually pop off.
Oh, okay. I mean, they don't come out that far anyway because your chair's in the way.
Blame my chair. Your chair is also in the way,
No,
Joe.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
I definitely saw it hit your chair before it hit mine.
Well, rude. No, so we officially, as of now, have an entirely Rode setup.
We do.
Entirely. Except for like that one XLR cable.
And
that pop filter and that stand. But the mics and the interface, all Rode.
All Rode.
All Rode. So I think it's time that we christen our set.
I think you're right.
With a Rode sticker. So I have this I Love Rode sticker, which is true. I do love Rode.
You do love Rode.
Joe, do you love Rode?
I love Rode, yeah.
I also love Rode. This show loves Rode. Rode is not looking for sponsors at the moment. I did look it up.
Darn.
But regardless, we love Rode. So I'm gonna
put that on there.
I'm pretty bad at centering stickers, if I'm honest.
You know what? I reckon just send it. I don't think it needs to be centered. If we love Rode, we love Rode. So
I think it has to be centered.
I think you can just send it. Thank you.
Should we do it like that?
I can't see. I trust you.
Right.
I don't know if that's in the middle.
That's like on there. Well, it's not coming off now. So.
I like
for
it.
the audio listeners, we've just put an I Love Rode sticker on there. This is like the set, basically. Like we're basically done now. We have our table.
Can you throw this before I keep playing with it?
Shika! Ooh. Oh, no.
Tried.
Almost landed on my computer.
Yeah.
This is it. We've got our RodeCaster. We've got our ProCaster. The only change is that you're going to get a new mic, I think.
This week,
So, yeah. Are you going to get one of these as well?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And one of these?
A
little shocky mount?
See, oh yeah, I'll get a shock mount.
What did you think I was pointing at?
I thought you were pointing at the stand.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get a stand.
I mean, that already has a mount on it, so you can just use that.
This mount.
Yeah.
This won't fit that though, will it?
Should.
No, that.
I think it will.
That one's too big.
I think it will.
Oh, it might.
We can try it. Worst case scenario, you just use the one that comes with it, the little thing.
That'll be fine. They have internal shock mounts anyway.
They do. They're actually fairly good. What I'm really impressed by is how good the pops are with this. Because just going from no filter or anything to this, it's like whoa.
Yeah, there is lots. Can we go through the things now?
I don't think you can while you're recording. Oh, you can.
You can.
All right, cool.
Audio processing.
Yeah, there's heaps of stuff.
Compressor, high pass filter, noise gate, de-esser.
Oral exciter, the full processing, so that just turns on or off everything.
And then the
big bottom.
Big bottom.
That's me.
You got a big bottom.
I got a big bottom. That's 100% me. Big bottom.
Big bottom.
What's that song? Big Bottom Girls? Is that a song?
I don't think so.
Rule the World? I'm pretty sure that's a song. I'm almost certain.
I don't know.
That's a song. I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. Oh, you're going to Google it? Big Bottom Girls?
I'm just going to Spotify.
Maybe don't just Google Big Bottom Girls.
No, that's why I'm going on Spotify.
I'm like 95% sure that this is a song.
Big Bottom is a song.
Yes, good. I'm glad.
I don't know about Big Bottom Girls though.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's the same song. Maybe I'm thinking of that one.
Maybe.
Joe came in today with a Zoom H6, is it?
I did. I'm gonna grab it.
Hold on. Go grab it. And he was like, "Oh, we should use that for today's episode." And I was like, "Oh, shit." Trying to talk him out of it because no, not allowed.
So I'd gotten it for another job that I'm doing at the moment, and I was like, I'll just bring it to this, and then we could use it as an interface to because I was getting one soon, and I was figured I would just use that for this, and but yeah, so I brought this, and Frank's like, oh, I don't know, and I honestly got really discouraged at first. I was like, oh, okay.
He doesn't appreciate me.
He doesn't appreciate me. No, but these things are really cool.
Can I play with the buttons now? You got grumpy at me before
I
because
did.
I wasn't allowed to play with it.
And I'll let you put the mic on. So they have interchangeable mics on the top as well.
Right, and this is the stereo one?
Yeah, so these two are both stereo. So you got to push in the clips on the side.
Yeah, with the plastic bit on it.
Oh, I didn't even know they had them.
Well, I did.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a satisfying click.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. There's dials on the Zoom, and I was hoping they would be clicked stepped dials.
Oh, no.
But they're not.
Well, they're gain knobs. So
right, our gain knobs are cooler. Well, we don't have gain.
We don't have gain knobs.
We have faders, sliders.
Yeah, but I just realized after we hit record that they're not the gain sliders.
No, the gain's in the levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do that again? Yeah.
Yeah, there, and then you go level. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like ours better.
I do too. But
mostly because I spent a lot of money on it.
You did, yeah. No, but these guys are really cool because they have the two on the top. They have 6 inputs pretty much. The microphones on the top, which can be stereo, 2 on each side.
Yeah.
What else? It can act as just record the SD card, or it can act as an interface.
Right.
So
basically everything this can do, but worse.
Pretty much. Well, it's not everything this can do because this has heaps of internal processing and this is just really sick.
Joe,
but anyway,
Robo Joe is way cooler. But yeah, no, I felt really bad because you were like, oh, I really want to use this for the show today, and I was like, I don't want to.
Because he was just like, I've already set everything up, and it's just like, and I was like, oh, it's all good. You just have to plug it into this thing. He's like, nah. I was like,
You were so sad. I felt really bad, but it was for a good reason.
It was. I'm glad that you didn't
yes,
get me
I
to
did
set it
try
up.
very hard. Joe, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Actually, no, not yet.
Oh.
First, it's time for you to go to the Patreon.
It is.
Patreon.com/The Froe Show. Check it out. We've just uploaded our first sound check shenanigans compilation, which is really funny. I listened to it. It made me laugh, like actually laugh. Plus, you get access to the After Froe Show, which is a show we do after the episode every single week. It's a lot more casual, a lot more chill. A lot of the time we take our shoes off if you're into that kind of thing. So go check it out. There's a whole bunch of tiers. I added a $1 tier this week as a tip jar, which doesn't have as many of the benefits, but is kind of just a tip jar for you to check out, and you get a couple things out of it.
That's cool.
So just go have a look, go check it out. There is some free content on there for you as well. So just give it a look, and we would really appreciate that. Otherwise, let's get into the news.
Woo! Yeah. Still love this music.
Wow, welcome to Froe News.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
You did get a bit carried away. That was rather intense, Joe.
And worth it.
Okay, Froe News, the entertainment news that we do weekly on the Froe Show. I'm going to start with Dr. Disrespect, one of the largest streamers on Twitch, has been banned this week.
Really?
And Twitch has refused to release a statement. So Disrespect has stated this week, Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time. He has 28,400 paid subs a month, which is a significant amount on Twitch. He is one of the top 5 streamers on the platform.
Wow.
And has been banned without any reason, or at least reason that has been publicly shared by Twitch or by Dr. Disrespect. So that's very interesting this week. That is still unfolding, so I'm sure we'll have an update on that one next week. But yeah, so that's Dr. Disrespect. Big Mouth's Jenny Slate has stepped away from the show after stating black characters should be played by black actors. Jenny Slate's character Missy, a biracial character, will be recast for the upcoming season of Big Mouth. So that's with the current political climate. Understandable why she would take a step away from the show. Among that sort of those people, this is not in my notes, but someone from The Simpsons is also stepping back. I think, and a couple other voice actors are stepping back from playing black or biracial characters. Just basically stating the same thing. Black characters should be played by black actors.
Fair.
Which,
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Jenna Marbles, one of the largest creators on YouTube for the past 10 years, has recently announced her departure from the platform after being cyberbullied for videos she's created in late 2011 and early 2012. She stated, another video featured a rap song with a joke about Asians, while in a third she slammed women who slept around. It was not my intention to do blackface, she said of the Minaj impersonation. I do not want to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am if I ever offended you by posting this video or by doing this impression, and that was never my intention. So she's been slammed recently for videos she made in the early 2010s where she impersonated Nicki Minaj and that sort of thing, and has decided to step away from the platform entirely, which is rather unfortunate. And she's one of the few creators where I personally think that it's very clear that was not and is never her intention to be intentionally racist. But it's still such a gray area, and obviously we as white people can't really make statements on that, but it is very unfortunate to see her go from the platform. And next up, Margot Robbie has been cast in an all-female-led Pirates of the Caribbean film, which is very exciting. That happened last week, the official casting notice. I'm really hoping that this is a turning point for the series, considering the past few Pirates of the Caribbean movies have been pretty average on the whole. But that'll be very exciting. A female-led Pirates of the Caribbean film, which is great considering that pirates were a lot of the time female-led, which would be very, very, very cool. Next up, Justin Bieber has filed a $20 million defamation lawsuit against a few women who made sexual assault claims against him, which have been proven factually impossible. So Bieber's complaint calls the allegations factually impossible, and he says they are contradicted by her own prior written statements, are supported only by falsified or fake texts, and her allegations are a complete fabrication for the self-stated purpose of garnering fame and attention, and there are numerous witnesses to contradict this woman's lies. So that's a $20 million defamation lawsuit, which I would assume is kind of a deterrent lawsuit rather than actually wanting the money from these people, is more of like a deterrent for other people in terms of like, hey, this is a bad idea, don't do this.
Yeah.
And lastly, two Seth Rogen things. Seth Rogen is to produce a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, which is going to be distributed by Paramount Pictures. A new CG animated one, so it won't be live action. It'll be animated like the old Nickelodeon show.
Right.
And in further Seth Rogen news, his film An American Pickle looks very good. This is not technically news. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Looks very funny. It's a film where he plays a factory worker 100 years ago who falls into a vat of pickle brine and is preserved for 100 years.
Oh.
And comes out 100 years later and meets his great-great-grandson, who is an app developer in New York.
Wow.
And they kind of go on a little adventure. Huh. So that looks very fun.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
So that was Froe News.
Froe News.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
That's always such a fun segment to do.
Yeah.
I really like it. You should bring some news next week.
I should. Well, I have some news, but it's not like as, I guess, exciting and real world as that. But, so Disney just released on, what's it? Disney Plus.
Yes, that is the platform.
They just released, I think this week, maybe last week. It's a 6-episode series of like full behind the scenes of how they made Frozen 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
It is.
I would like to watch that.
I haven't seen all of it yet, but I've seen bits and pieces, and it is like, it's super in depth as well. It's so cool.
Huh.
Yeah. I think they're about maybe an hour per episode.
Whoa, so it's like it's a 6-hour documentary.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Huh. I'll have to watch that. That sounds really cool.
It's very good.
Joe.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what we did before the show?
Yes. And see, this is why hiding this from me, this RodeCaster, was even more cruel. Is because today, normally when I get here, we'll set up, maybe take half an hour to set up, get ready, finalize our notes, and then we get into it. But today we did the 1-hour challenge that I pitched to you a couple of weeks ago.
Last week.
Last week. And that's why it was even more mean, because I got here, we set up, and then
you were here for a solid 2 hours.
We did an hour thing, and then exported things and set up again, and it was just sitting here under that black sheet, and I just thought it was a table.
It was a bit cruel.
It is. It was.
But
anyway, but yeah, we did. For an hour we swapped jobs, you could say. For an hour, and Frank did a 1-hour mix of a song that I had done the same, and I edited a trailer, or as much of a trailer as I could, in an hour, and Frank had also done the same. So,
yep.
How do you think you went, Frank?
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Yeah.
Not well.
Not well
at all.
Okay.
I don't know how to mix music. I can do sound effects and stuff because that's kind of what I do for work. But in all honesty, I had no clue what I was doing. Like, genuinely no idea.
Yeah.
I did try. I genuinely tried. I didn't like fluff it.
No.
And I found some effects that I think sound nice.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd used them correctly. And we did like a crash course before we started. So I crash coursed Joe in Premiere Pro and he crash coursed me in Pro Tools. And I'm going to be honest, everything you said, straight over my head, just gone.
I saw that. I could see that.
But, you know.
Yeah, and I will give it to Premiere. It's very simple. Like,
yeah,
it's really simple. Tasks are quite simple. and that's good because like it was just drag and drop like most of it.
So do we want to start with the audio? We'll start with the stuff that I did.
Okay.
And then you can talk a little bit about how you think you went. So we'll start with this, with showing it, with showing my ones, and then we'll talk about yours.
Okay.
Okay. So which one do you want to listen to my mix first, or do you want to listen to your mix first?
Well, it's up to you. Do you want to listen to?
I don't know what you would prefer.
I want to listen to yours first.
Okay, let's listen to. So we have headphones here so that we can hear it a lot better. I will turn off the speaker so that we don't have that going through.
Yes.
So
that's weird. Right. I can hear you in my headphones too. All right.
Oh, that is weird. Oh, I feel like I'm in my brain.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab my laptop.
Which one's that plugged into again?
3.
3.
You mean mine?
No, that.
Oh,
1.
This is this one. This is connected to the laptop.
Yeah, and how do we hear it? Just this one as well.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just going to turn it down so it doesn't kill our ears.
So we're going to listen to mine first.
Yeah, your mix.
Okay. I think we'll only listen to like a minute and a half, give or take. Actually, you know what we'll do? Oh.
I'll just turn down us in our ears a little bit.
Oh, no, that's just going to turn it down the recording.
Oh, it doesn't, does it?
Yeah, it does. All the faders are how it's actually recorded.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to know.
I did tell you that.
Oops.
All right.
I'll fix it in post.
I'm actually going to hand you that.
Oh.
And then you can pause it whenever you... It's a long cable, so you should be okay.
Okay.
You can pause it whenever you would like to talk about what's just happened.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
There we go. Interesting.
I don't like that.
I mean, that guitar is making my head spin a little. I think there's good reason as to why I hadn't used that plugin yet. Okay, here's the vocal now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Okay. We'll get to the backing vocals and then we'll stop it there, I think.
Oh, okay.
Nothing left for us to say. Killing time in our own little
Look, I quite like the vocals. They're a little softer than I would have had them, and I quite like that.
I'll talk about what I did afterwards.
Okay.
I must keep this within lines, adjusting to the
Nice amount of reverb.
Thank you.
Give us proof. I'm given reasons to see us through, and I sing.
Is the backing bit?
Yeah.
Along with you in
Yeah, nice. Nice and present.
game for two. Tell
Okay.
That's all. I was going to fade it.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Do you want to talk about your thoughts on... Actually, I'll talk about my thoughts first.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
I'm taking these off.
I hate it.
You hate it.
I thought... Look. I found the auto pan plugin. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. And then I added it to everything. I was like, this sounds sick. Basically, what the auto pan plugin does is it just pans the audio between your left and right ear to the beat, so it goes wow, wow, wow.
For audio nerds, it's like it's attached to an LFO, and so the LFO will plays, and you can choose the speed at which it plays, and then it automates the panning to the LFO.
Yep.
And
other than that, I just did a bit of EQ stuff. I was proud. The only thing I'm happy with is the vocals.
The vocals sound quite nice.
I'm actually really happy with the vocals. Everything else can suck my ass.
The vocals are quite good. What is it? I think the main vocal could be a bit louder, but your backing vocals sound good. what's the other thing the bass was a little loud,
I like a
but
loud
it's a
bass.
nice boomy bass, it suits the genre because it's
I
R&B.
wasn't thinking about the genre at all.
Well, these are the things you got to think about when you're mixing music. What else? What were my other notes? The snare. I quite like the snare.
I put very little effort into the snare.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just EQ'd it and went, that sounds good.
Yeah. Well, often that's a lot of just what you do with drums.
Right.
I'll
be honest, the toms, exact same EQ as the snares.
Yeah, okay.
I just went boop, 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 and just that's when I asked you, how do I copy?
How do you copy the
I
EQ?
was like, I don't know.
Right. No, but I quite like it. Well done.
Right, cool. Thank you.
Other than that panning plugin.
I like the panning plugin.
I don't
I
know.
would like to listen to your mix.
Okay. This is my mix.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay. This is much better. Okay, so this actually sounds like a song.
I think yours would have been pretty good without that panning plugin.
No, the panning plugin is
It
what
just
hides
made
the
it.
mistakes.
Oh, right. All right. I'll skip to...
All right, let me...
I know I
Skip to this
must
bit.
keep this within
Okay, yeah, I
lines,
see what you've done.
adjust
Yeah. This is
much
to
nicer.
the past roles that give us proof. I'm given reasons to see us.
His voice is
through,
clearer.
and I sing
It's probably just EQ'd it differently.
Yeah.
along with
Yeah, I like this a lot more.
you in this game.
See, there's still a lot that I would change with this.
Yeah, but this sounds like you could play it on Spotify.
Yeah, right.
Mine does not. Mine sounds like it's used for hearing disabilities to teach them which one's their left ear and which one's their right ear.
That's a very interesting
This
way
is
of
your
thinking about
left ear. This is your right ear.
it. My goodness. But yeah.
All right, sick.
So that's my mix compared to yours.
Yeah.
I'd still change a lot in that. But so now, actually, while we're talking about this part, I asked you to get up on here a third track of the same thing.
Yes.
And you were kind of just a little confused as to
Yeah,
why.
I don't know what that is.
So what you did today was a mix.
Yes.
You mixed the track. Pretty much that's what like a mixing engineer would do.
Yep.
They would then send that to a mastering engineer unless that person was doing the same. But anyway, they'd give it to a mastering engineer and then they would master it.
Okay.
And what they pretty much just get given what we've exported here.
Mm.
And then they got to make it sound even better.
Right.
And pretty much in the words of one of my uni lecturers, the definition of mastering is to polish a turd and make it louder. That's
Fair enough. That makes sense.
so pretty much all mastering is like prepping it for when it goes up onto Spotify and things like that.
Right.
And just to make it
So like
Make it sound
prepping
nicer.
it for general consumption, basically.
because
Right.
with those sort of with streaming sites and things like YouTube and all that sort of stuff, they have special I'm taking these headphones off, really annoying. They have special what is it? Like requirements that the song needs to be. So it needs to be a certain loudness and things like that. It can't have too much dynamic range, otherwise it'll just
It'll just flatten it.
it'll just compress it too much and it sounds horrible. So a mastering engineer gets it so it'll sound good on air. Now I'm going to play you my master of it. So I pretty much just mixed the thing for an hour and then I took another 45 minutes to master it.
Okay.
And I'm really nervous because I haven't heard this since on headphones. So,
Okay.
but
I'm ready.
anyway, here we go.
Hopefully
And-
the Rodecaster makes it sound better.
Yeah, hopefully. But so this will hopefully show you what the difference is between mastering and... They also make it a lot brighter.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, so it's like it goes from like this to like this, but you don't lose quality.
Mm.
That's a hard one to explain.
Yeah, is. But see, this is more likely what you'd hear from Spotify.
Yeah.
Because then when they play it through, because this is a WAV file, which is like the best sort of quality audio in stereo. But yeah.
Sitting alone with you.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, you want to do a mad fade out?
Of the morning.
Oh.
Well, but yeah.
All right,
So
I
they
get what you're talking about now.
yeah they make it louder, make it brighter. So when it plays back onto a consumer's device, whatever
Yeah.
it is, at a slightly lower quality, it doesn't lose any of that.
Right, you
Nice.
still need those.
High free. Yeah, I'm just putting it down because they're quite annoying.
Okay.
But yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
All right, fair enough. Okay, well that's the mixing.
I'm impressed. That was quite nice.
Thank you.
think you've
would
done-
you like to talk? I'll need my hard drive.
Didn't realize that's what that was.
Would you like to talk a little bit about your experience cutting together a trailer?
I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's not super difficult just putting things together, but it's hard like putting it together and then making it flow nice and making it just look good. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I struggled.
Yeah, I mean it's hard.
And I ran out of time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you did about minute 30-ish?
Yeah, I didn't minute. Mine is. Oh, I don't think I can see it here. No, I can't. We'll see when it's there.
Yeah. Well, I think I maybe got to a minute.
Right.
And I was rushing the last like 3 clips.
All right. Well, we'll watch your one first, and then we'll watch mine.
I'm really
comparison.
scared.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it down on there so we can both see it.
If you can just turn it and I'll be able to see it.
That's fine.
Alright. I'm really scared. Honestly, don't remember what it looks like.
Oh, I like that turn. I think that's just the actual shot, though.
Yeah, it is.
All right. This is interesting. I like the shots you've chosen,
Yeah.
and I like how you've cut them. That was good.
That was when I was trying to do that audio cut.
Right. All right. That's what. Oh no. Okay.
Wendy, stay away! Darling, light of my life. I'm right behind you!
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah?
The second half was much better than the first half.
Okay.
Significantly. Wow. Okay, that was much better than I was expecting.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. The first half, it's fine. The second half
Yeah.
was very, very good.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to show my trailer. I should
okay.
mention that if you're listening to the audio version of this, you can watch the video version on YouTube, which will have all of this in it and that sort of thing. So you can find it there.
Yeah, that didn't look as... Actually, that looked better than when I was editing it, I think.
So I'm going to play my version of the trailer now.
Use the same first shot.
Physically, it's not a very demanding job. The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is the tremendous sense of isolation.
Well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. I'm outlining a new writing project, and 5 months of peace is just what I want.
That's very good, Jack. Because For some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem.
Not for me.
My predecessor in this job hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. And he came up here with his wife and 2 little girls, I think about 8 and 10. And he had a good employment record, good references. And from what I've been told, I mean, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and he killed his family with an axe.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. If you need assistance, please call the operator.
I got goosebumps.
So very different concepts inherently.
Completely different. But
I like yours.
wow, no way. That actually blew my mind. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to show, because my thing with your trailer, it was very good. It was well cut. There's no story.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And my trailer is by no means perfect. Like,
Yeah.
you could very easily pick it apart, which is fine. But I'm happy with it.
Yeah, right.
And the biggest thing that I think, and this is very much personal preference, but I think that trailers really need space for the viewer to breathe. So like, especially in that intro where it's like the bow and then it fades out, and the bow and then it fades out. It just gives the viewer to be like, what's happening? But yeah, I am genuinely very impressed by your trailer, specifically the last half. The first half kind of felt very random.
Yeah,
The last
it did
half
look
was
a bit
very
random. Yeah. Thanks. I like that. Nice feedback on a terrible trailer.
No, yours was not terrible.
I don't know.
That was fun. I actually really enjoyed that.
I did enjoy that too. We'll have to do another one of them sometime.
Yes. Not soon. Maybe like in quite some time.
Quite some time.
Quite
okay.
some time.
Quite some time.
I found it fun.
Yeah. Stressful.
Stressful. Very stressful.
Very stressful.
Was not happy. Can't say that I particularly enjoyed the process.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. But no, awesome. High five.
High five. Well done.
Good job. All right. So on to our next thing.
Next thing.
Oh, actually,
Uh-oh.
that's what I wanted to talk about. I found something, just going back onto the road conversation that we had before. I found something the other day, and I'm very tempted to buy.
Oh.
So I was on the Rode website, just, browsing, doing my thing, looking at more things to spend my money on. But I didn't find audio gear.
Oh.
So turns out, Rode has a merch site.
Oh.
And I really want a Rode shirt.
Why?
They actually genuinely have some really cool stuff. They have like shirts, they have like varsity jackets, like college style football jackets.
Wow.
They have a mug. They have a RodeCaster mug and a RodeCaster t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I almost bought one.
That is cool.
Just to have like on the show before I told you that we had it. But yeah, so I kind of really want some.
Yeah.
It's very cool. But if we get a sponsorship with Rode, they'll
then we'll go for it.
They'll give us a shirt anyway. So
so yeah,
it's fine.
No, wait. Well, maybe you shouldn't have said that you want to buy one.
Rode, I don't want to buy one.
We're not going to buy one.
They're very cool shirts though. I'm not going to buy one.
We want one. We're not going to buy one.
Yes.
There we go.
That feels like an adequate conclusion to come to.
Yes.
I want to actually have a look at the sticker because I don't know how scented it is.
Yeah. What's it? Is it any good? Is it really far that way? Yeah.
I think it's centered on the table. I think my chair is just further this way.
I think you're right.
So I think if your chair comes further this way, it'll be fine. No stress.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Oh, I can see it on the cameras. Okay, I don't hate it. I like it.
I can't. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Well, you don't have
it is a bit far that way.
you don't have normal people eyes, so it's fine.
I don't. I see a white smudge down there.
Oh, I steamed the curtains.
Yeah, you said that.
I said that before the
And
episode.
they look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're still a bit crinkly because
A little bit.
I've learned I don't know how to steam stuff, which was a new experience for me. But I did my best. I got most of the creases out.
Yeah.
There's still a couple, but I didn't know that if I got rid of the center ones, like the ones in the middle of like these ones, if that would like get rid of the folds or not.
Yeah.
I just didn't really know. So I thought best to leave it.
Yeah, right.
But it's looking better. I wouldn't
Yeah.
play with it too much because it'll
Yeah,
go
okay.
straight through to the back.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's a magic trick.
Look, I'm really happy with where we're at with everything.
I'm very happy.
Once you get the Procaster, I'll also be happier.
Yes, that's gonna be this week.
Yes, I'm so excited. I struggled getting that mic onto that stand.
This stand,
Yes.
or into the mount.
No. Oh, no. Whole roundabout story. I'm going to tell you this whole story.
Okay.
So, I realized that I wanted to put that mic on another stand. So, what I did was I got the mount that came with the Procaster and I mounted it to the NT1A. And then I tried to mount it to that one, but that one doesn't have the same mounting screw. That one's a thick screw, whereas that one is like a
thin
3/4
one.
inch screw or whatever it is. So then I had to take that screw off and put it on that one. Then I realized that I wanted to put that NT1A on the shock mount. So I put the NT1A on the shock mount. And I realized that the screw was wrong now. So I had to put the screw off and put it back on that one. And then I just went a whole roundabout thing when I could have just taken the AT2020 out of the shock mount and put that in and would have been done.
Yeah,
But
no.
it was fun.
How long did it take you?
Like an hour.
Oh man.
Look, oh, there it is. There's the same scene.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
The
same scene as the last one on your.
proud of myself.
Nice.
No. But look, it works.
Yeah,
It's sorted.
it's great.
And your voice sounds lovely.
Sounds amazing.
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
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 Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about this week?
What time are we at?
We're at about 50 minutes, give or take.
50.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've just.
We did 10 minutes before the show, before we started with this.
Yeah, right. Well, I got like a Foley thing for the end.
All right. Well, I'll do one more thing. So, I have been, let me figure it out. I'm going to figure out which one I'm talking about. Because I have a couple. I've been playing a new game this week. So I've been playing The Last of Us is what I've been playing.
Oh, yeah.
I finished The Last of Us 1.
Okay.
Last week Sunday, cried like a baby. It is phenomenal, like actually very, very good.
Yeah.
And if you haven't played it, you should. Joe,
Yes.
have you played it?
I thought you were going to give it to me once you played it.
Oh, I'll give it to you. I'll give it that and Spider-Man to you because I'm finished with those.
Oh, yeah. I still got to play the other one you gave me.
God of War,
God
yeah.
of War, yeah.
But no, that's not what I want to talk about. I wanted to talk about how good those games are at being art.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I've been playing those, and I've been playing The Last of Us 2 this week, which has been a whole trip.
Yeah?
It's so good. I'm only halfway through, and I've heard that this is no spoilers, so don't stress. I've heard that the last half of the game is where it kind of falls apart, which I'm kind of worried about. But currently, as it stands, I'm very much enjoying it. It is beautiful.
Yeah?
It is genuinely the best looking game I've ever played.
Wow.
And it's on a console. And
Yeah.
I own a beast of a computer.
You do.
So, which I need to for video editing, but that's beside the point.
There you
I
go.
it blows my mind that you can do this on 7-year-old technology.
Yeah.
It's insane. And it's just given me this whole new appreciation for like video games as storytelling devices and as just stories in general, because people so quickly, and I've talked about this before on the show a couple episodes ago, about how people dismiss video games so quickly as like, oh, just shooty bang bang and that's
Yeah.
it. But I'm so invested in this story.
Yeah.
Like more than I ever have been in a video game.
It's like watching a TV series,
Yeah, but it's
but
like,
on steroids.
yeah, and you're like interacting with it and it's like a half hour long. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
How good it is. But yeah, so I would super duper super recommend that you
Super duper
super recommend that you play The Last of Us 1 at the very least, and The Last of Us 2. I will come back at the end whether I still recommend it.
Yeah.
But currently,
Yeah.
100%.
Have you played Horizon yet?
No, I haven't. That's on my list. So I'm finishing Last of Us 2. Then I have to finish God of War. Then I have to finish. Then I have to start and finish Uncharted 4. then I'm doing Horizon.
Horizon is another really nice looking game. Yeah, I really like it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should put that further up in your list, I think.
Further up? Well, but I want to play the other ones. All right. Do you want to do your Foley fact?
First.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got some info that's going to come before the Foley fact.
Okay, so you don't want me to press the button?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, just some really interesting things. My Foley fact has got to do with water. Oh. And so it was kind of like, it's really interesting what it is or what this guy uses. And so do you know like the difference between how sound travels in air compared to how it travels in water?
Very generally, but do you want to explain it for audio listeners?
Yeah, well, firstly, the speed that sound travels in air is roughly 340 meters per second, so uber quick.
Yeah. Ready? Back.
Yeah, that quick.
That was really dumb.
That was dumb.
Wait, ready? You want to see how much faster it goes?
Yeah.
If I talk, the listeners can hear it. Ready? Back. Did you hear that? Sorry. That's a dumb joke. Go ahead.
It was a dumb joke. Yeah, and it can travel, but underwater, it can travel up to 5 times faster.
Oh.
So
faster?
Yeah, 1,500 meters per second.
Wow.
Yeah, as opposed to 330, 340.
Okay.
So did you actually know that that in metals, sound can travel the fastest?
No.
Pretty sure.
I didn't know that.
Do you know why?
Of course.
It's actually chemistry. So because of how...
I mean, everything's chemistry, technically.
Yeah, that is fair. But because of how compact the particles are, it's easier for the one particle to vibrate the next one and to then send the pressure, for the pressure to keep going across the thing. So that's why sound travels quicker in liquids as well than air.
Right.
Because gas particles, air particles are further apart from each other.
Yeah.
But in water, they're quite close together. So it travels faster in water.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that your pre-information?
And it can travel further in water. Well, then there's heaps of other things that affect it, like temperature and water salinity and water pressure. But that's just more of the same thing. Just depend. It affects how close the particles are together and things like that. Yeah, that's all. Is that all the information I have? Oh, and a really interesting thing. I didn't actually realize this until I looked into it more. But your brain generally can't tell where a sound is coming from underwater. Have you ever noticed that?
I have, actually. Yeah, because isn't that because it reflects all around you, technically?
Well, no.
Oh. Don't worry, I'm dumb.
Well, no, that's a very valid reason. But like if you're in like the ocean, if you're swimming in there, you generally can't tell where a sound is coming from. And that's because when we're here, like in air,
yeah.
and I'm talking to you, your brain's knowing that I'm over here because the sound's hitting the one ear that's closer first, and then hitting the next one, right?
Yeah.
And so your brain is like,
that makes logical sense.
Yeah, your brain's recognizing, okay, if this is happening, then it must be over there. But underwater, because the sound travels so quick, it doesn't, like, your brain can't work out where it's coming from because it hits either side so quickly.
Oh, right.
And another thing is, because we're 65% water or something.
Like a watermelon.
Yeah, man. We are a watermelon. It actually, you don't really use your ears to hear underwater. The pressure will actually just hit your head, and
so it's just
it
like
just vibrates everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is that your pre-information for your Foley fact?
That is my pre-information
Alright.
for my Foley fact. So this one. Foley fact.
Joe's got a Foley fact. Yeah.
So this one is by Paul Davies, and he's tells us how to make a depth charge sound.
Depth, like as in an explosion underwater.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's quite simple. He flushes a toilet,
Right.
makes
sure.
it half the speed, and then puts plate reverb on it. So it's a type of reverb.
Huh.
That's it. There's probably some other like impact noises, but
Right.
that's like the rumble of an explosion hitting you.
Rumbledy bumble.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because there'd be no higher frequencies underwater from that
Yeah, right.
pop. Just a
Interesting.
Yeah. So half speed toilet flushing with plate reverb.
That is a fun Foley fact.
Mm.
That
All
was
right.
some awesome alliteration.
It was.
All right. Should we finish up there?
Yeah, let's wrap it up there.
All right. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Froe Show. If you want to check us out on social media, we are at The Froe Show on everything. That is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. That's it. And if you want to support the show and support what we're doing here, you can check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/The Froe Show. We would love to see you there. There is so much content there for you. And we would like to pay off this.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much. Joe, I ask you every week. Well, not really. I've been lax the past couple
Yeah,
weeks.
you have. I've noticed that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But Joe, do you have any final words for the show?
No.
All right.
Adios, amigos.
Hey, that's final words.
Yes.
That counts.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Damn.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.